Welcome. This is Peter Voogd, founder of RealVIPSuccess.com and creator of the Game Changer System for Excellence. Today is a very important Select Few Saturday. Extremely important, probably one of the most important yet. Because I'm going to talk about the 6 most important words you will ever hear, especially if you're in leadership, entrepreneurship, business, or sales, which, as everyone knows, is the future. These 6 words will really make a profound difference in how you live your life, how you view yourself, and the direction of where your results are going to go these next couple months into the new year. And here's the 6 words. Think things through, then follow through. There is something sweeping our society that says it's okay not to follow through on things. So many people are getting used to just talking, saying things, but not following through. And here's what you have to realize. The second you say something, but don't back it up, or don't follow through, people lose respect for you and your word. And they don't mean to. It's not like they don't like you anymore. It's just subconsciously they lose respect for you, and they don't really respect your opinion or what you have to say, because you don't follow through, and that's such an important key in leadership. So I have 5 keys that I think will really help you kind of stay on your game as far as following through on your word. Because the people that can follow through are at such an advantage to those who can't and those who don't or choose not to. So number 1, understand the importance of it. I think it comes back to realizing the importance of following through and understanding how beneficial it is to building a bright future or a successful business, knowing that if you say something, you're going to do it. And it could be as simple as telling someone you're going to bring them a pencil so they don't have to bring a pencil. And then forgetting the pencil and saying, I forgot, it's not a big deal. No, it is a big deal because your word is everything. So I really want you to understand that. Number 2, get real with yourself. When you say something, do you know it's going to happen? Do you really full out 100% have conviction that you're going to do it? And if you're someone that's like, shoot, I haven't been following through, well, realize it's okay. You're always one decision away from making the right decision, but you got to make that decision and stop doing that. Because pretty soon you'll have no respect from anybody. And it's really hard to be a leader or be proud and be excited about your future if you don't follow through. So number 2 is get real with yourself. Number 3, I got this from my mentor, Isaac Tolpin. It was a game changer for me. You need to develop an identity with yourself that whatever you say, your actions follow. So whatever you say, your actions follow. And it needs to be deep within you that you are somebody that follows through. Because if you have integrity and you follow through, all you have to do is tell everybody around you what your goal is, and they know your word's as good as gold, and you can literally speak your life into existence. But if you're someone that in the past has not followed through, and you just say things and you promise things and you underdeliver, then your word doesn't mean anything. And that's really all you have. So from this point on, develop an identity with yourself that whatever you say, your actions follows. I was in Hollywood 3 weeks ago, and I went to a Jimmy Kimmel show, pretty cool show, and Justin Timberlake was the guest. And he was extremely sick, very sick, like flu sick, where he couldn't really talk. He had an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel, and he had a live concert he was doing for free that night to 10,000, 15,000 people in the streets of Hollywood. And they literally asked him, I mean, they could have canceled it. He has millions. He doesn't need the money. He doesn't need the fame or the recognition or anything. The reason he said he went through that concert is because he told them he would. Not for the money, not for the fame, not for the recognition, not for Jimmy Kimmel, because it was his word. You'll never meet a successful person, a successful entrepreneur, especially a millionaire, that doesn't follow through on their word. So I just want to stress that importance. Number 4, start small. Lesser is better sometimes. Start with small things. Just if you said you're going to work out tomorrow, work out. Because what happens is how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you cut corners with what you eat, you're going to cut corners in waking up. Then you're going to cut corners in your business. Then you're going to cut corners on your appointments. Then you're going to cut corners if you have to make phone calls or checking in. Whatever it is, if you cut corners in one area, it's easier in the other areas. So start small and make sure you're conscious of following through on your word. Number 5, lastly, surround yourself with people that follow through and that understand the importance of following through. You see, most people set goals, but they totally neglect the art of following through on their goals. They totally neglect the art of actually doing what they say. Once you decide to pick up the art of following through, you can expect to see increased motivation, and your passion for achieving your goals will be at a higher level. And you start to see respect from others. And here's what's exciting about really learning this skill and learning these 6 powerful words of think things through, then follow through. If you're someone that does this, you will give yourself the ultimate advantage over most people, because most people don't do this. Most people, if they say they're going to do something, they know they won't do it, and eventually their word doesn't mean anything to anybody, and then they get stressed out and it's a downward spiral. So if you can actually follow through and you do these 5 things, you understand the importance of it, you get real with yourself, you develop an identity with yourself that whatever you say, your actions follow, you start small, and you surround yourself with people that follow through, you will not believe the level of success you'll have, and your game will be elevated at a very high level from the point that you make that decision on. So I hope this helps, and I really challenge you to share this with people that not only don't follow through, but that really could benefit from the wisdom and help them in the future, because so many of us have big goals and we want to build world-class lives, but we're not thinking and acting like somebody that would create a world-class life. So make sure your actions are matching your vision and goal, and I hope this helps you reach the goals that you set for yourself. So thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you soon.